So, Ms. Rauch, how many years have you been working at the tech school?
I am in my 6th year teaching.
6 years teaching, and what has caused you to switch between reporter to teacher?
I spent nearly 20 years in broadcasting, and this opportunity came up for me, and I just jumped at it. Ironically, I'd always in the back of my mind wanted to teach someday, and so it just kind of happened.
Well, that's very nice. What was the most interesting person you ever interviewed?
That I've ever interviewed? I thought you were going to ask me who the most interesting student I've ever had, and I was going to say you. Most interesting person I've interviewed. I don't know. I mean, I've interviewed, you meet characters all along the way in working in TV, so I can't say who the most interesting, the most memorable, obviously, was when I was still a student reporter, and I interviewed Tim McVeigh, the Oklahoma City Bomber, before he was the Oklahoma City Bomber.
Well, that must have been quite a surprise.
It was a surprise when I put 2 and 2 together that the guy I'd interviewed a couple years earlier went on to bomb the federal building in Oklahoma City.
And what inspired you to pursue a career in reporting?
Oh, when I was in school, I loved telling stories, right? I started writing for the school newspaper when I was in middle school, and I've always loved to write. And now that we've gotten so multimedia, I love the aspect of putting video and pictures with storytelling. So I thought, what a great way to make a living telling other people's stories.
And what was the craziest event you ever witnessed in your life?
Oh, you're stumping me on that one. Craziest event I've witnessed?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, although I've got to say I overhear some pretty crazy things in the classroom. So that might end up at the end of my life being one of those, you can ask me that here in about 40 more years.
What was your favorite band growing up?
Grew up in the 80s, so 80s, gosh. The Cure, Depeche Mode, Michael Jackson back then was like awesome. Yeah, that was during Thriller. Mm-hmm. When I was real young, though, I liked Donnie and Marie and Captain and Tennille and Sonny and Cher. But anything 80s band, love, love, love. Still do.
Doesn't count if it isn't a DSLR.
Does it count?
Yes.
Well, yeah, of course. You're using a Canon Vixia right now. DSLRs are amazing, though. But some of these little cameras are pretty amazing, too. Heck, cameras on your phones are amazing anymore.
And here's a real crazy one that has a matter of everyone's opinion.
Okay.
Did dinosaurs deserve to die?
Did dinosaurs deserve to die? I mean, evolution just kind of takes over, doesn't it? You know? I think it'd be a kind of weird place if we still had, like, dinosaurs running around, though.
Why do you think there are no safe places in horror movies?
No safe places in horror movies?
Yes, like how people have safe spaces in schools.
Yeah, because the movie would kind of be more boring if they just, like, hunkered down for, like, 3 or 4 hours until the criminal, like, got bored and left waiting for him. It wouldn't be as, like, thrilling if they were just hunkered down in a, dark corner.
Birds, are they better when they're larger in species?
You know what? I got into bird watching a couple of years ago, and I love some of the small ones, like the little black-capped chickadees and the woodpeckers. Mm-hmm. I kind of like the little songbirds better than big birds. Although Big Bird from Sesame Street, that's a nice bird.
Are ducks evil?
Ducks, they can be. I mean, if you've got food, if you're trying to have a picnic, have you ever done that? If you're trying to have a picnic and eat, they'll come at me like, meh, meh. Yeah, not nice.
How do you feel about modern media?
Ooh, that's a loaded question. Modern media, pros and cons. I mean, we obviously have more ability to, as far as on the individual basis, but people who are actually in the media. Can I plead the fifth on that one?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
Any favorite students?
favorite students, the one behind the camera right now, you know, making me look awesome, is the best. Right?
Yep. Coffee, curse or blessing?
Hello? Do you even have to ask? Please.
What was a fear you never thought you'd get over?
A feud or a feeling?
A fear.
Oh, a fear. A fear. Oh, you really want to know?
Mm-hmm.
I guess you wouldn't be asking if you didn't really want to know. When I was little, like elementary school little, I had a recurring dream that King Kong was in my backyard, and he just picked up my swing set and bent it in half, and every time on the dream I would wake up right when he was getting ready to step on my house. So, yeah, I'm glad I got over that dream, because that would not be fun.
What car do you want but can't have?
What car do I want but can't have? Right now, I've been wanting an SUV, but they're so expensive. I'd like a Lexus SUV, so that's sort of they're kind of expensive.
Well, that was wonderful. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye.